Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am making a video today on some interesting information I have come across about Shannan Watts. And this video is not in any way victim blaming, victim shaming. She was tragically, brutally murdered, and she did not deserve to be murdered at all. This is merely the purpose of this video is merely to try to uncover what could have been going on in Chris Watts' mind, and what could have led up to the murders. And it's important that we understand that, it's not good to spread information about diagnoses that are not true. So there are going to be some um, postulations in this video that perhaps Shannan Watts had Munchausen's by proxy. I don't know if she did. I am only presenting some information that kind of looks, it seems to parallel this disorder. In that vein, I want to say that Chris Watts is not a sociopath or a psychopath. I have seen comments like that continue, repeatedly. And it is not merely my opinion that he's not one, it is the opinion of experts, which is why they kept wanting to um, interview him, which they have done in prison, and I would love to react to his prison interview, because he's not a psychopath. You don't just turn into a psychopath or sociopath one day or even 2 days out of your lifetime. You possess certain traits that are characteristic over your lifetime and certain behaviors that you display over your lifetime. He is not he does not display or has never displayed behaviors that are characteristic of antisocial personality disorder. In childhood, he also did not display symptoms of conduct disorder, which is a precursor to antisocial personality disorder. So, all people with antisocial personality disorder had conduct disorder when they were children. Um, now, so with that said, like I said, this is a very important disclaimer because no matter whether or not Shannan Watts had Munchausen's by proxy or Munchausen's herself, um, yeah, as overbearing and controlling as she might have been, still he should have gotten a divorce. Period. Um, it's interesting to look into all of these, uh, all of this information about her because it helps lend credence to motive. And motive is something that investigators have been confounded by. And I think that there's a lot of information pointing to why he snapped. So I'm going to take a look at two videos. One is from a channel called Neeks, Neeks. Great channel, really good information or interesting information. And another channel is Unjustified True Crime. Amazing woman. Go visit her channel. Both channels are really interesting, and I would encourage you to go visit them. So let's take a look first at um, the channel that is the Neeks channel. And I just think it's absolutely fascinating. So bear with me one moment while I pull that up. Just going to add it to this. This is all off the cuff, no editing. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I want to pause really quickly. A lot of these testing, these medical procedures done were not covered by insurance. So a significant amount of debt was accrued because of all of the medical procedures, diagnostic testing that Shannan Watts put her girls through. When doctors, when insurance does not cover something because they don't see it as medically necessary, that is a red flag, I have to say. So most days she is running a high fever, yet conveniently does not do so when she's at the doctor. I don't know. Okay, so you can see that one commenter said there's really nothing they can do at that age. There's nothing they can put them on. And Shanann Watts replies with, they won't put her on anything yet, which is frustrating. They want us to rule out everything first. Most parents do not want their children to be on medication. So, I mean, unless there is a serious illness, but the thing is, it's been known that Shanann Watts would give her children Benadryl to sleep a lot, even though they were in daycare most of the time, and she was busy with her MLM marketing on Facebook, her Thrive products. So, and that's a whole nother can of worms. MLMs are notorious for being, scam corporations or businesses. So the girls are so used to getting their temperature taken in their butt that when they bend over and this picture is censored, they said, "Oh, temperature, mommy." Ay, ay, ay. I want to make mention of a friend of Shanann's that lived with Shanann, and she considered Shanann family because they had no other family in Colorado. This woman was a nurse that became, I believe, a nurse practitioner, and she did not want to put Shanann down, but so she was very careful with her words. There was a Facebook post she made, and it was very, very clear in the post that this friend was not a fan of Shanann. And she even mentioned that when Shanann and her family moved out, because they were living together at one point, that they needed to get a therapy dog for their daughter. You know, maybe, and it was, she was implying that living with Shanann was so unbearable that her daughter was traumatized from the experience. Um, so I know a lot of people say, "Oh, all of Shanann's friends absolutely adored her." I mean, what, her Thrive colleagues? It's because many people are afraid to say anything about the dead, understandably, but there's just a lot that has been hidden from the public about Shanann, and specifically when it comes to Munchausen's and Munchausen's by proxy, um, I think this information should be revealed. And I would also note that Shanann suddenly was no longer sick once her daughters started becoming sick, allegedly. So, when I say allegedly, because I wonder if they really were sick. I wonder if some of this was contrived, since the doctors were not finding anything wrong. They were never diagnosing the girls. In fact, the allergies she claimed they had, Chris Watts in his interview said they didn't have a true allergy where their throats closed up. Yet Shanann insisted that they were going to die if they ever consumed tree nuts, or pistachios. Um, but Chris Watts himself said no, they didn't have that kind of allergy. He said the only thing I ever saw was a rash, but I never saw it in real life. I saw it in a picture. So what that means is Shanann sent him a picture of a rash and then told him our daughters are allergic to pistachios. We don't even know if that picture was real. She could have Googled the picture and sent him a picture from the internet, because you can easily find pictures of rashes online. So that is not a true allergy where you will go into anaphylactic shock. And anybody can easily get an EpiPen if you claim you have allergies. You don't need to actually have an episode of anaphylactic shock to get an EpiPen. So that is not evidence that they had it. And then people say that, oh, maybe the things that Shanann took cured her lupus. I'm sorry, I don't think Thrive, an MLM product, cured her lupus. The ingredients, I can't remember them now. I've looked at them. They're nothing miraculous. Some of the strips had caffeine, some did not. But no, from other lupus patients, they have confirmed that no, it would not be cured by Thrive. I also want to mention that Dieter supposedly had a slipped disc a week after Cindy Watts told Shanann that her dog had a slipped disc. then suddenly Dieter, her dog, Shanann's dog, had a slipped disc. Um, in addition, Shanann had a surgery on her neck that cost her $100,000. Now, if your insurance, which she had, they had good insurance, would have covered it, it would have not cost $100,000. So it's very unusual for insurance not to cover a procedure if it's medically necessary. This means that she had a surgery that was not medically necessary, which is why she had to pay out of pocket. So it's just more unusual medical stuff. I mean, just everything is posted online. Everything. All these private medical procedures and medical information posted on public Facebook forums. Nowadays people are highly criticizing YouTube content creators for posting everything about their kids online, and there's even a movement to try to stop allowing this from happening, these family channels from being monetized. I feel like if, I don't know, I feel like if she could have or have thought of it, or at the time it was popular, Shanann might have started a YouTube channel, honestly, to document all of this. I mean, is it looking to you all like she might be enjoying and gloating in the attention of posting all this private medical information about her children online? I just I don't understand why, and I want to know if these kids were really sick or if this was contrived because she was doctor shopping. She was going from one doctor to the next to try to find a problem with the girls. And when one doctor said that they were perfectly healthy, she would go to the next doctor and next and next. going to pause this. Invented by a pediatric gastroenterologist, hollow tube that safely, naturally, and instantly relieves gas and calms colic. The windy is long enough to reach past the muscle that traps the gas and stimulates the sphincter, but also has a stopper so you can't go too far. No drops or ingestible needed, making the windy a great alternative. Okay, so this is what Shannan is reporting. She had an anaphylactic reaction, vomited all over me, gave her a bath, quick one, as I thought she was getting a stomach virus, and then saw hives all over her mouth and cheeks. Rushed her to the children's after talking to Sarah, who was awesome. Vomited again three more times. Why is she being rushed to the ER if she has EpiPens and she has like 3 of them? So I don't get it. Okay, so she's saying no cashews or tree nuts. She's also said that pistachios. They gave her EpiPen, Zofran, and prednisone. 5 hours later, they were monitoring her and plan on keeping her for at least 4 more hours. Huh. I, I don't know. She had an EpiPen on her. Shanam was known to carry 3 EpiPens, so why did she go to the ER? Why not just give her the EpiPen? And okay, let's go on.
Don't cover her eyes. You gonna finish singing?
Yeah, that's unusual. That's what I read as well. It was a follow-up appointment for allergies, but now we're talking about another thing, another medical thing, croup. Huh. I just don't get it. Gotta love that Thrive. She's hanging in there despite all of this, huh? Hope the kiddos feel better soon, yet you still look great. Gotta love that Thrive. Yep. Mm.
Lucy. It's a good thing they just had their medicine.
She has to vomit. My goodness. It's a good thing they have their medicine. Don't mind them looking normal. They're actually really sick and practically dying.
Oh, Sharon, they just had prednisone and amoxicillin and lots of Tylenol. Not lots, but you know what I mean. So, and it's Santa, so they got their spirits up really quickly. And she never loses her spirit. You want that one? Amoxicillin and lots of Tylenol. Not lots, but you know what I mean. And she never loses her spirit.
Okay, so this is the video I wanted to show you all. I think it's quite interesting, and I will follow up with when I have time with more videos. I am not trying to be a famous YouTuber. I am just making these because I think it's interesting. And one thing I would note is it has been said that the kids showed no symptoms of illness when Shanann was out of town. So that's interesting. Anyways, so there's another video I wanted to show you, but for now I'll leave it at that. And I hope everyone has a great day. And yeah, we'll just continue trying to uncover and react to a lot of the unusual things that went on with his family and hopefully understand why this all happened. So have a great day. Take care of yourselves and thank you for watching. Bye.